So today I wanted to come and speak about being holy in body and holy in mind and body. I've spent 4 years as an unmarried woman in the faith, and this is kind of the things that I have taken away from my meditations that I've spent time reflecting on. My generation grew up with a very corrupt idea of what marriage is and purity. We grew up with our fathers hooking up with random women. We grew up with our mothers hooking up with perverts. We grew up with a very corrupted idea of marriage and purity. And we were divorced from marriage before we even became of age to get married. That is how this shaping of our idea of marriage and purity became, and what it manifested into. So I have spent the last 4 years caring for all things of the Lord. I've been focused on placing myself in communities and connecting myself with people who uphold the covenant of marriage, who, cherish their purity, who wait for marriage, who not only that, but continue to uphold it every single day inside their marriage. If it wasn't for some spiritual communities that I follow, I probably wouldn't have taken this path. I probably would have used apps, and I probably would have succumbed to my idea of the corrupted relationships that I had always experienced growing up and in my own friends and connections that I had in the past. So what does it mean? There are people who can, pop up on apps like Bumble. We don't know what their background is. And this guy could have just, threatened his girlfriend and who knows? And this girl could have just beat up her boyfriend. Who are these people on these apps? This is a scary thing today. But this has also been normalized, and we need to be asking questions and having concerns. This is not a message of fear. This is a message of power. Sexual energy is powerful if you can harness it properly and connect it to becoming the very best person you always wanted to be, which is what I did. I put all of my sexual energy that I was holding in for myself into the transformation. I went from a caterpillar into a butterfly, and this is how I did it. There isn't enough ministry about sexual energy and purity and what this can do to help people going forward. And I do hope to see more ministry on that matter. We shall see what happens.